standing hard for a short. Turn myself in, rockin' Louis and all my jewelry, I bought a car. Cop pulled me over in my imported Porsche. She said this car must be 100K. I said you 40 short. My niggas dropping bodies for the sport. Violators got tragedy written all over it like the war report. Most of you rap niggas, I pistol whip you or extort. I'm the machine, I fuck bitches, you can't afford the court.
What's going on, y'all? CorporateLike Entertainment, the Feel with Phil. What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all? It's Paul, the outlandish one.
What's going on, y'all? This is Manny. Hey, man. This is gonna be a classic episode right here, man.
I got time today.
Nigga got time today. Yeah, I bet you do, nigga. Let's see what we're about to get into.
Oh, shit.
Alright, y'all. A quick rundown of the show, man. We're gonna talk about Conway, A King to a God's album. We're gonna talk about 2Pac's anniversary death, September 13th, 1996. Was it? Yeah, 96. We're also gonna talk about suicide prevention. That was last week. I feel like it's not talked about enough. We're going to talk about the top 5 QBs in the NFL right now. Now, all time, listen, motherfuckers, right now. And we're going to do some NBA brief talk real quick. But, I want Paul to start off. We're going to get to this. We're going to get to this Conway album, A King to a God.
Alright, first, if I'm starting off first.
Yeah, go ahead, nigga.
Let me throw this disclaimer out there.
Go ahead.
I don't dislike Griselda music. I'm just not a fan of it like that. I respect the craft, I respect, the talent, all of that, but it's just not something that I just rock to all the time. I can listen to it if I'm working out or something like that, but other than that, it's rare that you're gonna hear me listening to it. I done listen to every project too.
Just not moving you?
Not moving me. And West Side Gun makes me want to move to the bathroom to take a shit or something. Like, I hate his music.
You hate his music? Damn.
I can't say I hate it. He's annoying.
What about how about this Conway album though? Do you like it? Like,
that's what I was gonna get to. Out of the rappers, I think the rapping from Griselda is Benny the Butcher, obviously number 1, and then Conway is number 2. This album, I listened to it twice.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh man,
shit, I listened to it 10 times.
Yeah, facts.
I like it. For me, it's just stagnant. Like, it's kind of
stagnant.
Yeah, it's I don't know how many songs I can listen to about the same stuff over and over and over. He do got some different songs. He opened up a lot on this album, talk about different things, but I don't know. It's just.
What about you, Manny, man? I ain't trying to hear that shit from Paul right now. I want to fight him. What you think about this shit, man?
I actually was a little surprised by the album.
Good or bad surprise?
Well, good surprise.
Okay.
Just because, like, I heard like the last 3 projects, it was kind of getting repetitive.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I feel like he changed up some things, and good, because it's his actual album.
Yeah.
So.
You know what? I don't get with out of all these Griselda dudes. There's nothing to knock against. I don't know if it's the album, a mixtape, or EP. I just don't never know what it is.
Album.
It's just a
they call them projects, and that's what I just gonna start calling them projects.
I feel like this is debut album.
Yeah, but no, they saying God No Make Mistakes gonna be his debut on Shady.
Oh, okay.
That's in October, I think, November. But it's like, what is what? You know what I'm saying?
This a mixtape that's pretty damn impressive because it sounds like an album.
But they're also saying it's his album too, though. So they go back and forth.
It sound like an album.
It's a couple standout songs that I do like though. I like that Lemon with Method Man.
Shit fire. I think Method Man might have verse of the year with that.
I ain't going that far.
I think it might be top 5 verse of the year.
Conway got better verses on that.
I think.
You think so?
I think
I don't know,
I'm surprised.
Man, murdered that shit.
I ain't gonna say I'm surprised, but Method Man is still rapping his ass off. Like,
I'm not surprised.
I ain't surprised.
The best from Woo get mad.
That's another topic, y'all.
I wish West Side Gun wasn't on Spurs 3. Because I would like
you wish.
I do like I like the Doe and Damani.
That shit fire.
Forever Dropping Tears is cool too.
Damn, Paul, you didn't give him no love to the album, huh?
It's just not my type of music. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I think he covered I think he got the basis of this album correct. He covered a lot of shit. The violence, his brother Sheen Gun, DJ Shay. It's that luxury rap to me, and I that's what I love. And you know, he brought the producers on the album: Alchemist, Eric Sermon, Rock Rodder,
the production.
Havoc.
The production is nice.
Hit Boy.
The joint with DJ Premier. I was pleasantly surprised.
This has to be Hit Boy's year. It's undeniable at this point.
Yeah, I think so too.
Every one of the best projects that came out, he had a part in it.
Would y'all say this is the top 5 album of the year?
No.
I have to revisit.
Nah, fam.
If it's in the top 5, I'm gonna put it towards like 5 or 4. Cause I still think no one top versus album.
It's top 10.
It's definitely top 10.
I gotta revisit my other joints though. I got it in the top 5.
Yeah, I do too. But I think like what Hud was saying earlier, this is probably one of the top 3 Griselda albums they put out.
Yeah,
it's definitely top 3.
I had to go back. I can't really argue.
I got to go back and re-listen to it.
I don't know that.
I think Benny the Butcher got 3 of the best ones.
You think so?
Yeah,
because I think the plugs I met
fire.
And then Conway, Everybody Is Food 1, man.
That's the one with Pete Rock produced right there.
West Side Gun got the 3 words.
Jesus Christ.
That fly hit.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's it, all right.
That Paris joint, it's not that bad, though.
It's all right.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of his music.
While they did murder that verse.
But it's not that bad. I don't know, these guys, man, they take it back to the essence of hip hop.
Absolutely.
That's
what I love
they
about
They sound so much like the 90s music, man. Like the culture,
that's what I was telling y'all. That's what I always say when it comes to these dudes. They should have came out 10, 15 years ago.
No, I think it's the perfect timing because it's this bullshit rap.
Yes, I agree.
And they came out and they stay gritty every year. It's that gritty, soulful, luxurious rap shit. That's what that mafioso rap. I be needing that. I don't want to hear a fucking Tootsie Slide song every goddamn time on the radio, or every artist is mimicking that. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear some
mumble rap.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit.
You're not trying to
no,
left foot up.
No, not at all. I don't do none of that. I want to hear some gritty.
They kind of saved. They kind of saved that. Yeah. They kind of saved that rapping. Because that shit been dead, man.
Yeah, and they rap very, very good. Them niggas rap good.
2 of them do.
They are. Westside, I'm telling you, Westside can rap. He just
as a whole, they're a great group.
Yeah, like the album they dropped.
I agree with that. I agree with that. They are a good group.
They sound like sound like Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, you see Wu-Tang endorsed them too. They got Raekwon on the intros and shit on some of their albums. Method Man, he didn't do that feature just to do that feature. He fuck with them dudes heavy.
He real selective.
What y'all think the best song on the Conway album? Top 3 songs on there.
I just named them for me.
What you think, man?
The last 2 joints is my favorites.
The last 2?
Jesus Crisis.
I like that.
Crisis on the boards for that one.
Yeah, facts.
The Nothing Less, man. The DJ Premier, man. It was phenomenal, man. Like, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, oh man, like. This album, man, put a little smile on my
face. Facts,
yeah.
But you know what? It's not a skip. I don't think it's a skippable song on there.
I don't know if his
one, maybe one. The Anza song or Armani Caesar. That's cool. He be talking, but I don't care for it. But
that first joint nasty.
Yeah, I got Doe and Damani, Lemon, and Nothing Less as my top 3 songs. But Juvenile Hell, that's just sliding in the top 3 real quick because Banks was going nuts on that shit, man.
Yeah,
niggas forget about Banks.
That surprised me.
I wanted to add in those features was like spot on for him on his album.
You know what's crazy? He was supposed to have Drake on his album. I don't see where he would have fit.
I'm thinking Ben, he probably would be on Benny project.
I don't think that'll fit. Not for this album.
Yeah, he took him off though, or whatever the politics. I'm just assuming. I don't know the politics.
It probably just ain't fit.
Yeah, he needed to.
It probably won't fit.
Yeah.
Or Or the verse he wrote for Drake probably wasn't believable enough.
Yeah, Drake. Hey, Carmine didn't like that singing, dancing shit. He wasn't on that shit.
I don't know who he got in his sweatshop for his trap music, but it probably ain't make the cut.
Oh God, facts. Like I said, for his I guess debut, for the producers he worked with, for the features, this is incredible. I'm giving it an 8.5. Personally. Paul, what you giving it?
No, listen. And like I keep saying, I'm not saying that it's trash or nothing like that. It's just not my type of music. But rating wise, if I gotta be all the way honest with you, I give it like I give it an 8.
Give it an 8.
Yeah. It's just not my type of
It's
music.
not your type. Yeah, I get that. Like Cuddy ain't my type of music. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna rate it because I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because he got a classic.
Yeah. What you think?
I'll give it an 8.
You give it an 8. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a half because them Griselda boys, man. And one thing I like about them, they are consistent as fuck, dropping like every other month. That's what I like about them.
I'm surprised they haven't worn out yet.
No, that's because this type of material is dead.
Yeah.
They didn't brought that. They didn't.
Yeah, I
brought
understand that,
back
but
alive.
they fast fooding it. Like they putting so much out so fast. You know, people got short attention spans now. But
that's why they.
But
That's why they
quality,
flooding it.
That's what I'm saying. The quality of their music is good. I just don't know how long can this last. 5 years from now, is we still gonna?
This is gonna last for a very long
They've
time.
been doing it for years though. They just got put on.
They're gonna have to slow up though. They can't keep putting projects out like this.
They gonna do it when the times change for the market. But I think they the only people in rap that is putting together 50-50 lyrics and beats.
Yeah, it's true. And everybody in the industry's fucking with them.
Majority
TDB, though, you can't count them.
Well, when have they dropped a project?
Yeah,
it's been a minute.
I mean, time's ticking. Like, ain't nobody dropped nothing. And the last project was disappointing. Yeah, man, that TDE, man, they ain't dropped nothing lately, man. The last time they dropped something, it was a disappointment, man.
Man, what was the disappointment, man?
That Crash Talk.
Come on, man.
That shit out of here.
Crash Talk was not a disappointment.
I ain't say it was trash. Let me clear this. Let me be clear. I did not say it was trash. But it was a disappointment.
Yeah,
I feel like people expectations was too high. And
why
remember,
wouldn't they be?
And you got to remember, he scrapped the whole album and redid it.
I ain't trying. Ain't nobody trying to.
But anyway, man. I think back to the Griselda dudes. I feel like their music is. It probably would have been better suited for a different time period. Like I just feel like their music is. I ain't saying it's dated, but it's
for a certain time era.
Yeah,
right?
Nah,
yeah.
I don't think.
I think they gravitate more to that certain time period.
That shit'll never get old, man.
That's true, but that's just like
when you hear that music, make you think of baggy jeans, Timbs, and a hoodie on.
We need that. We don't need fanny packs.
So you don't think they would have survived back? You think if they would have survived back then, they wouldn't survive now?
No.
Transition?
What I'm saying is they getting big now. They would have been fucking huge back then.
I disagree.
But that goes back to say with like since you got to get into it, the 2Pac, his death anniversary was September 13th.
Yeah.
So people say that 2Pac would have still been successful in today's rap game. Would y'all agree to that?
I highly agree with that.
Yeah, I do.
Is it that influence is still like
the influence is still there in today's game? It's still there. Like
I feel like he would have been not only influential and still the man, like music wise.
Would have been winning Oscars.
He would have been, yeah.
Oh man, that nigga acting was phenomenal. Man.
His range of anything he could do was just crazy. But at the same time, he had anybody with that type of power, they gonna get rid of you anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
One way or another, he'd have been probably the most scandal dude. He probably had Mr. Me Too everywhere. I love him. So.
What was y'all when he died? When you first heard he died? What was y'all at? Y'all remember?
I remember. I was at my house. I remember it came across the TV and it was on every single channel you turn to.
Yeah.
Like it was, if you couldn't miss it. It was
actually my sister was screaming.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I was in Gallagher at the school lunch line.
Damn.
Like damn, 2Pac died. I said for real. I said damn, and that whole aura in that lunchroom was just dead.
It was the night.
It was crazy as fuck.
It was at night when I heard about it.
Yeah, same here.
I wasn't in school.
Yeah, I was in school. I remember that shit.
It was at night. Wow. It was at night. I think I had remember Channel 32?
The
box.
Classic.
Had that shit on there, and it came across there. They shut off all the music. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I started changing the channels and shit, and it was on every single channel. And it was just that whole, everything was like sad for a while after that.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
yeah, it switched. I mean, his death switched like the landscape of music.
Yeah,
absolutely. I just, it's sad because this man was so multifaceted in every area, man. Poetry, writing, songwriting, rapping, acting. Just the person who he was. He was just a great person. And I feel like he was one of the few people to get all races together. You don't get that often, especially from a black man. He got everybody together. And I feel like Paul said, someone had to kill that nigga. Definitely. Because this world I feel like this world would have been different. He had that much of an influence.
I don't know. More and more I look into that case back in the day, it kind of seemed like he did get himself, like he got in over his head from a lot of the research I have been doing. Yeah. I was young back in the day, so I mean, you ain't had an internet like you got today.
Yeah, that's true.
But he did get in over his head on a lot of the stuff because he was affiliated with the Bloods. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
And he was getting in the middle of gang related stuff, like,
you know what I think.
Even with all that said, it's codes to all that stuff, and you got certain people. Certain people is untouchable. Certain people can make big plays. Certain people can stop things from happening. I feel like the people he was around, obviously somebody he was around, somebody he was close to, was like, hey, he got to go.
I feel like he was trying to unite both the gangs, honestly.
Yeah,
that's how I feel, but I didn't think he wanted to let it out there like that. I think he was doing it undercover, to be honest with you.
But you got to remember the type of guy he was, though.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Dear Mama, and then he Mr. Hit Him Up, too. He was like...
Yeah, that's true.
He got his both sides.
Yeah, he was a very contradicting...
He was very contradicting.
But I feel like it's good.
But it was just because I think it was just because he was so emotional.
Yeah.
He was emotional. And that's fine and all. I feel like he's probably top 3 songwriters of all time in any genre.
He's the best.
Yeah, if you would say he's number 1, I won't argue with you at all. In any genre too, pop, rock, whatever.
You can argue that with any, like, seriously.
Yeah, anything.
Because he got some of the. We talking like verses wise, like if we breaking down like technical shit in verses, it's some of his verses that's like.
And it's crazy because he's not even the most lyrical guy.
Exactly.
He's so vivid with his storytelling. It's not even about the hits because everyone focuses on hits. He got songs that niggas never heard of. He got the hits, but he got songs that niggas
I think
don't even know about. That's fucking classic.
The delivery.
The lyrics. I don't know. The wordplay is just so real that it outweighs the lyrical, spiritual, miracle rap and all of that type of stuff. So
yeah, but I don't know, man. He influenced a whole.
I mean, today's
a
bunch of the people today is like he birthed them.
Yeah, but and these new boys don't even know who 2Pac really is for real.
Yeah,
they ain't go to that time frame, that time era of who Biggie is or not. You know what I'm saying?
So they're so busy on lean and
popping Molly and Percocet and Xanax. What other pills is there? I don't know.
I mean, but when you that young like that, I mean, I can kind of see it a little bit.
I get it, but I mean,
especially depending on where you grew up at.
Yeah, but for me, if I'm gonna be in something, I'm gonna do my research and history.
Well, they don't. I mean,
they don't think like that.
Today's hip hop, they don't care about that stuff. They just care about a check.
History don't mean nothing to them because they feel like they creating their own history. So
it really don't. It really don't.
And they not.
But
what you think? What's his best 2 albums?
That's easy.
You think so?
What's up?
I don't think it's easy. I mean, I do and I don't. I think the 3 consensus is Machiavelli, no order for the record. Machiavelli, All Eyes on Me, and Me Against the World. I think those are the consensus of his best albums. But which one's
I got
the top
all 3 of them in my top 10.
All Eyes on Me is probably, in my opinion, might be his best body of work.
What you think?
Yeah.
I got Me Against the World all day. All fucking day.
I can't argue none of those.
I won't argue it, but I mean,
people argue with me all the time about that shit.
Because I mean, all eyes on me, man. For this man to drop a double disc and give you every
with no skippers,
I
with
feel
every
like
single.
it's a couple skips.
Oh man,
Hell no.
we gonna have to sit down and you gonna have to follow me through those. But that the quality of the music for that phenomenal. Much.
Like
come on,
everything
man.
about it, the production, everything, like.
I feel like Me Against the World though, the sequencing of them songs is probably the best in hip hop to me. Where they're placed at.
Placement.
Like they're it's beautiful. I thought Blueprint sequence was wonderful. Nah 2Pac's is that Me Against the World sequence.
Man, Jay-Z ain't got no albums better than 2Pac's. Sorry.
I don't know about that. I think Blueprint's better than Machiavelli.
Shit.
Hell no.
I think Blueprint.
And that's the third on the list.
But those three, those are like 1A, 1B, 1C though, for real.
I mean, they all three of them in my top 10.
I got Me Against
two of them in my top 2. I mean, my top 5.
I do got Me Against the World in my top 5 though, definitely. You gotta throw that in there. I just wish, like, as far as Pac's acting though, man, like Above the Rim, Poetic Justice, Juice. Like this nigga he's in classics. He's not even just no regular ass movie. These niggas in classics. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's sad to see him go as such. How old was he?
25.
Damn, was he?
Yeah, 25. I'm almost
he
positive.
He didn't get to 30. I know that.
That is wild.
I think Big was 26.
Was he?
Yeah, they was both around the same age.
I think Puffy was fucking big in his deals though, because Big was mentioned in his interview.
Biggie was gonna leave.
Yeah, Biggie was gonna leave.
Biggie was about to leave Bad Boy.
Can't blame him.
He was starting the clothing line and everything.
Yeah, that's so sad.
And,
though, man. And his music.
I think they would have reunited.
Big and who you talking about?
Big and 2Pac.
I do too.
Because 2Pac was that Machiavelli album. He was trying to hurry up.
Yeah.
He already made it already to like. I guess, like shore up his label deal with Death Row because he already had Machiavelli Records.
Yeah, because he wanted to talk with Big and them, and Nas was involved in that too. They all wanted to talk and shit.
Suge Knight had talked them in the stand with Death Row for a while because he was gonna let him. He was gonna give him Death Row East.
Yeah,
he was gonna have him be like the CEO of it.
That shit, wow, man.
But Machiavelli Records, he already started that with the Outlaws.
Yeah. That's just sad though, man. And the thing is, 2Pac's music never gets old.
Nah.
You can play "I Get Around" at a party like this past Saturday, and still get busy and that's busy. Like this songs never get old, and they're so powerful, man.
Timeless music. It's that delivery, man.
Yeah.
Some of them words that he say
mean something,
and you feel them more than you hear them.
But shit, y'all, that's about to go on a commercial break. R.I.P. 2Pac. Might do it.
R.I.P.
Come
to
back.
the GOAT, man.
Facts.
Greatest of all time.
You say you to go, I won't argue with you. When we come back from commercial break, y'all, we're going to go do the sneaker highlight, y'all. So, CorporateLike Entertainment, the field.
Motherfucker.
Alright, y'all, back from commercial break. This nigga got spicy in his head. Paul going to introduce the sneaker highlight of the week.
Sneaker highlight of the week. Coming up next year in February, they just announced that the Jordan 6 Carmines, the OG version is coming back.
joints.
The ones with the Nike on the back and all that. That's a highly coveted shoe.
Fire.
It's going to be one of the first times they releasing the OG version of it, so be on the lookout for that.
They don't release OG versions very often, do they?
Yeah, well, they starting to now.
Yeah.
They starting to now.
How much they running now?
No.
200, 210?
220, something like that. Them OG versions, they be trying to put a little extra tack just
it's typically like
whack
190 or 200.
You know, I don't like the fact that you can't just go in the store and pick up a pair of shoes. Now you gotta wait in line. You gotta get a ticket. You gotta go to a certain site. Like, I don't like that shit. That shit corny.
Or pay extra.
Pay an extra $80, $90, $300. Like, I don't want to keep doing it.
Carmines I bought, I paid extra for them.
Did you? How much you paid?
Man.
You want to talk about it?
I don't want to talk about it. I just feel so stupid.
I hear you, man.
Never do it again.
I know I got them Olympic 6s. I paid, I think, $275 for them. I waited in line because that didn't work. Like, hey, I got almost $300 for you. $275. I said, bet.
Right.
And I'm like, what I'm gonna do? I wanted them bitches bad as fuck, but I'll never do that shit again.
Buy some of them Yeezy Crocs for $9,000.
Nah, I ain't. Hell no. How much it cost?
No, I'm just fucking.
Oh shit, I know them bitches expensive as fuck though.
Shit, the Red October's probably $9,000.
No. To go double digits with that, they probably in the tens. But no.
That's retarded. But shit, y'all. That's our sneaker highlight. We just want to touch real quick on Suicide Prevention Week was last week. I feel like it should be a month. It was from September 6th to September 12th.
Yeah.
I feel like it needs to be longer. If you guys need to talk to anybody or you feel having suicidal thoughts or feeling depressed, I mean, I will call. The number is 1-800-273-8255. Or, you know, you can get counseling, call your doctor, therapist. We all had, you know.
Smoke some
Smoke some weed. I mean, for real, do whatever you gotta do.
Smoke weed
To not have them thoughts, man. Talk to a family, talk to a friend.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know a few people that committed suicide and shit like that, and you know, it's just.
Do you think anxiety plays a role in that?
Absolutely.
A lot of that stuff.
Absolutely.
But in our community, that's something that we don't talk about.
Ooh, get into it,
in
please.
our community, we supposed to be strong all the time. We don't show no feelings, none of that. Talking about feelings is considered
forbidden.
weak. It's considered weak.
Or you're not a strong black man.
We gotta change that because.
Man, I ain't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, I feel you.
No, but it is. I mean, we gotta change that.
I 100% agree with, but just I'll tell you, somebody can kiss my ass.
Right.
Nah,
we gotta change that as a you know, as a people because you know, everybody goes through stuff and everybody, you know, stuff adds up. You don't know who's going through something. They can
Man, listen.
That's because of the like the generational like brainwashing.
Yeah.
And the contagiousness of the inner city, though.
But
like,
you know what's crazy though? When you get prescribed these meds, people abuse that shit too. So it's like
no, because they are programmed to be abusive.
Yeah.
Me personally, that medication stuff, I don't know.
I have to be like literally like dying for me to take some medication.
I'm on that.
I ain't taking it.
I don't know. We do gotta change that narrative of
a lot of people
not talking to people. We gotta be. I know for me lately, I'm open as fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I also think it comes from parenting too.
Yeah,
a lot of kids don't.
Lack thereof.
A lot of kids, they relationships with their parents be, especially like in the inner city.
Yeah, be fucked up when they have a single parent household.
It'd be terrible. So
another thing we could do though is, for the people that's not going through something, just call somebody, check on somebody. Like, you'd be surprised that goes a long way. It's just asking somebody, hey, how you doing?
How you feeling, man? You good? I'm just checking in on you.
That's
9
times out of 10. The person is not gonna be comfortable to tell you that.
No, but even if they don't, it don't matter. Even if they don't tell you, it'll spark something in their mind. Like, hey, maybe somebody do.
Man, I feel this is my opinion. I feel like if you've known somebody for a very, very long time, man, you shouldn't be feeling like you can't tell somebody something that's like very, very serious, man.
Nah, I think sometimes people scared to share how they really feel.
Everybody different.
I think they're scared. Like I know for me, again, I want my feelings on my sleeve, my emotions on my sleeve.
I know you ain't scared.
You know, I don't give a fuck. If I don't like something, I don't like it. Like, cause holding all that in, it's just boiling. You know what I mean? Like again, or get therapy or counseling. You don't want nobody in your business, then don't tell nobody. Talk to your counselor. Write in a diary, color, do something.
Man, it gotta be somebody's business, man.
Yeah. Ooh, that's good. It has to be somebody's business.
If you feel like you want to talk to somebody you don't know, shit, call a anonymous number or call that, and just for you can like you can remain anonymous on that. Facts. And just spill everything. Yeah.
Or 211, they got resources and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So it wouldn't be like you wouldn't feel kind of like. Sometimes people can get relief from talking to a complete stranger about their problems because they know they don't have no like attachment to them. So
hey, you know what's crazy? You know how you go out in public and then a random motherfucker just be talking to you?
Yeah.
You get that's probably why they just want us to want to talk to. But sometimes I'm like, leave me the fuck alone.
See,
I'll be like,
that can be like the end of that person's life.
They could be having the worst day of their life.
You know what's
have a conversation.
What's crazy, and I felt some kind of way a little bit last, like two years ago when I stayed out the way. I ain't gonna say where I stayed, but dude across the street from me, going through some mental health issues. He kept knocking on my door one day, you know, and I ain't turning him away. I'm like, what's going on? My dad hates me. I'm a loser. Blah blah blah. This is a little backstory. He had a baseball scholarship. He was supposed to play for a major league team, but he tore his ACL and shit. Cool dude, you know, I seen pictures, he had a whole bunch of rewards, you know, he's about to be a star basically. So his ACL, gained weight, couldn't find a job. He said he was getting headaches real bad, so I forget what prescription it was. He kept popping the pill, popping for the headache to go away. And you can tell when he knocked on my door, he was fucked up. I'm like, you cool, man? We want to talk to you?
Yeah, prescribe you a Percocet for that.
No, it was something different. So we went outside, walked with him, walked down the street with him. You know, I don't do nothing crazy. Like, he kept saying, I want to kill myself. You know, I talked with him, walked down the street for like 20 minutes, walked to the mailbox. I'm like, man, if you need me, just knock on the door. 20 minutes later, he went across the street back to his house. He walked up the street, he jumped off the fucking bridge.
Damn.
When he jumped off, the semi hit him instantly, impact. I said that, I felt some kind of like, damn, did I do everything I was supposed to do?
Probably was Prozac.
I don't know, but that shit, I was sick for like a couple weeks. Yeah, they came from a good family. Like, he nigga jumped off the bridge.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy, man.
You gotta be careful when you say good. Throw some quotes around that, because you really don't. You wasn't in their household.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You don't know what was going on.
That's true. But I was just saying, he was like 24, 25 at the time.
Damn, I ain't never. That's crazy.
That shit was
because,
crazy.
This is a touchy subject for me because, like, my emotions is like not that bad at all.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I try to be more a little empathetic towards like mental health and stuff like that. I've never personally like had a breakdown like that, but I mean, I've known people to do it. I have talked to them. People talk to me about it. So
yeah, it is a rough subject, man. But I just want to bring awareness to suicide, man.
Meditate.
That's a wonderful thing. Meditate. Yoga.
Meditate.
Meditate. Do that. Get in tune with yourself.
Yeah, facts. Self-reflect, mindfulness, self-care. That's very important. That's very, very important. But we're going to move on to another subject, y'all. We're going to talk about the top 5 QBs in the NFL right now.
Patrick Mahomes.
That's the top 5. I got
top five.
I got Mahomes, Lamar, Russell Wilson, Drew Brees, and Aaron Rodgers. Or Deshaun Watson. But Watson just do some dumb shit.
You so disrespectful.
Watson doesn't.
So you ain't got Dak in the top 5?
No.
Man, come on.
No.
Alright, well, I got in no order, I got Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson.
Show order, motherfucker.
That ain't my order. No, it ain't. I'm putting Aaron Rodgers in there. And in that 5th spot, it's like a slash, because it's hard. Like, how do you not... I ain't even a fan of Brady or nothing, but who knows? This motherfucker still playing.
Brady's just good.
Brady ain't in no top 5.
Not right now, but he gets the job.
Like I said, it's a slash between like him, Dak, and like Breeze. I don't know which one to put in that spot. I got to see some more games.
I do like these young quarterbacks that's dominating.
I'm ready.
Jackson, Watson. How old is Wilson? Kind of old, ain't he?
Yeah,
nigga playing like he a young man though.
Yeah.
Nigga playing like he a young
he
man.
preserved himself being a game manager, you know, in his first 3 or 4 years.
I didn't like him at first.
Because he was a game manager. All he had to do was not make a mistake.
Yeah.
The defense took care of the rest.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
He got one ring, right?
Yeah, he should have had.
Should have had 2.
But
stupid ass.
I don't know. Ben Roethlisberger.
You got Marshawn Lynch.
Ben Roethlisberger, that's how he lasted so long.
Yeah.
You notice, like, when that defense stopped getting good, you know, he been getting his ass banged up.
Damn interceptions.
Because he had to do a lot of more plays. But my top 5 is Patrick Mahomes, number 1, clear as fuck.
That's not
I go back and forth with Russell Wilson and Lamar Jackson. Russell Wilson, man, that dude is a Swiss Army knife. Like, he do it all for that team. Like,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
That team is not that good for real.
Defensively or offensively?
Both.
I think they're pretty good offensively.
He make that team.
I like.
He balling, but
he make them look better.
He balling. I go back and forth with 2 and 3. Lamar, Russell. I feel like you can go either way. I'm a kind of edge it towards Russell.
Okay.
Number 4, I have Aaron Rodgers. Aaron, he's my favorite quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
So I'm always. I feel like the team got better.
Absolutely.
Around him, so he'll be able to ball out. And number 5, I got Dak Prescott, man.
Dude.
I just feel like he just so disrespected in the NFL, man.
I think why I don't like him because he's on the Cowboys. Every Cowboys fan bigged him up like they're shit, and I hate it.
But I don't even like the Cowboys, but just like the statistics, numbers, everything. Like the dude balling, man.
Okay, that's true. That is true. So you put him 5-1. I can't get mad at that. Who do you think is the upcoming QBs? I know for me, I love Kyler Murray.
Yeah,
I love him. I loved him last year.
Josh Allen.
Definitely. I don't like Josh Allen, but he okay.
Phil, you think he can't throw, man? His stats is not that bad.
They're not. He's okay.
It's only his third season.
Third season.
Yeah.
So I'll throw him in there, and I also like what's his name? Gene Minshaw from Jaguars.
Oh, okay.
I fuck with him. I think he's up and coming, and I know he's a rookie. Joe Burrows. I think he's gonna be.
Yeah, they play the Browns.
Yeah, do they?
Tomorrow.
I think he'll be a phenomenal QB. Those are my up and coming QBs. I feel like Murray needs to work on his IQ a little bit, and his mechanics a little bit, and he'll be fine.
That comes with time.
Absolutely,
I agree
young
with
too.
With Kyler though.
Kyler is a fucking dog, man. He is a dog. Josh Allen. I just want him to throw more.
He is throwing more.
I know. He is. This is the first game, so I want to see the next couple games.
Should he was throwing more last year?
You think so?
I mean, if you 6'4", 240 pounds, shit, you can running like a 4.7. I mean, you should.
Yeah, that's true. What you think of how Cam Newton's debut?
It was pretty solid.
Yeah,
I feel like he had him running too much.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, he gonna end up getting hurt again.
You know, it's always been his style though. That's the.
Well, his style. It's gonna be his style for the next. He gonna be sitting his ass down
for the whole year again, huh? Yeah.
Tired at 32.
That's great. What you think about Teddy Bridgewater on the Panthers?
He looked pretty damn good. I mean, he got a lot of tutelage from Drew Brees.
Yeah, he did.
But you know what's crazy with what's his name? Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Two Gloves.
My nigga. All them injuries and he's still playing.
Right.
Not little injuries. Major fucking injuries.
No, but the thing is, he was able to sit out.
Yeah.
He been sitting out for a long time.
Right.
That's true, but still don't.
I mean, the modern day science, man.
People recover from
that.
Crazy stuff.
Like, Adrian Peterson, I can't believe he's still playing.
That's crazy to me, man.
And he had like 90 yards.
Yeah, he
man.
I don't know. He ridiculous.
Man child, man. What's that rookie QB name for the Dolphins?
Tua.
I think he's going to start soon. I think he's going to finish his career.
I think it's a bad idea.
I do too. He's coming off a hip injury, ain't he?
Yeah.
They ain't good. They ain't good. You get your ass smashed, man.
Let Ryan Fitzpatrick get his ass beat out there.
Ain't consistent ass. They give you 4 TDs one game, and the next game give you 0 TDs with 4 interceptions.
He a goat for one half.
Wow,
man. For like a 2 game. He'd be good for 2 games, and then he'd fucking stink for 4 straight.
Yeah, and then he'll give you 3, 4, 3. Like, it's just weird, man. So his stats be all over the fucking place.
Hey, shout out to A-Rod, man, for getting that W on the.
They did good, man.
I'm getting mad.
Yeah, I know Hub was mad. I know Hub tore that fucking hat again.
Man.
And that nigga was furious. But to put on that many points against that defense, they got I love Aaron Jones as a running back.
Man, that secondary suspect. Man.
It is. I think
mad again.
One of them quarterbacks.
Aaron was picking all on that rookie cornerback, man.
The key word rookie though. That's the thing. That rookie, he gotta open your fucking eyes, nigga. He
learned on Sunday.
He did. Man, listen. This gets us NBA shit, man. Who would have thought?
Hey, I saw this meme that said
a lot
A lot of people canceling their barber appointments because they can't trust no clippers right now.
That's wild, man. Who would have thought me personally, I love Denver. I love the team. I love the chemistry. I just didn't care for Harris and
no excuse.
like
No excuse.
No, it's none. None at all. But see, the coaching was bad. They kept doubling Nokia. He was just kicking out to Murray or kicking out to Grant.
Doc Rivers.
Like,
I think Doc Rivers overrated anyway.
You think so?
Yeah. Nobody said.
Ashy ass voice.
He overrated.
I didn't watch the press conference. What was he even saying?
He ain't started doing nothing until all them OGs came over there to Boston.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, get out of here.
What did he say at the press conference yesterday?
I didn't even bother even.
You didn't watch that shit?
Because I was disappointed in him in the last series against Luka.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What was it? 3-3? No. What was
it went the game. It was 6 games.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. The defense was horrible, man.
Dallas?
No.
Clippers? Yeah. Dallas defense horrible too, though.
They didn't make any adjustments in that series or this series.
None.
They didn't make any adjustment.
I mean, they couldn't make no adjustment on the big fella, man.
Yeah, but they still could have stopped.
Yeah, but them guys, I mean, shit.
Who's gonna stop Jokic though? Who's gonna stop him?
But see, with a team like that, you gotta let him go off and stop everybody else.
You know who?
Because they didn't have an answer for him.
You remind me of Chris Webber.
They don't remind me of nobody.
I agree with you on
Sorry.
that.
Because the way he passed, the passing, it's phenomenal, man. I always loved him as a player, man.
I mean, he dominating though. I mean, I don't think Chris was dominating.
Who?
Chris.
No, he didn't dominate.
Weber.
He was like a notch under dominating, like a notch under that.
Kind of lazy.
What do you
like Derek Coleman?
No.
Okay. All right. I know. Just thought I
what do you think they're gonna do against the Lakers though? How many games is it gonna take for the Lakers?
Because I think Murray's gonna go off, and AD's gonna check Jokic, but
Rondo.
Rondo's an X factor.
I don't see Murray
Rondo
getting off like that. Not in this.
Rondo gonna be guard now.
So what do you think Jokic gonna get?
He gonna be.
He gonna shoot his regular.
Yeah, his numbers ain't gonna be out of. You know, they ain't gonna be no crazy numbers though.
I actually think Millsap can be the X factor for that series.
Yeah, and Porter. Man. I think Porter's really good. He just don't know his place on the team.
Nah, he needs to stay in his lane.
That's what that is.
So.
Yeah.
I think he needs to find his place.
He gotta stay. He gotta stay in his lane.
And what about Jimmy Buckets?
Oh man, we already had this discussion. I told you.
We gonna have it again, nigga. That Celtics thing, that was a good fucking game.
That shot was incredible.
Yeah.
I told y'all. I mean, he ain't my favorite player, but the dude balling, man.
Who do you think gonna win that series?
Miami.
Miami?
Yeah, I felt that way before. I think
Celtics was close though. I feel like Tatum, like them 2 shots he took, you didn't have to sidestep. You had the position already. You had enough room.
I mean, Kobe, man.
Yeah. Hey.
You ain't Kobe, Tatum. Baby, I'm sorry.
Listen. Boston is going to win that series.
Kemba Walker kind of screwed. He played horrible in that game.
He came through He came through
Man, he hit that one little...
They needed that, though.
Man, but overall he played trash as fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
Now it's gonna look like Tatum was to blame for it.
Nah. It's the better team.
Because he like the best player on the team, so you know they always get the short end of the stick.
That's true. I don't feel like it wants to be put to blame, but Bam with that block, that was sick.
He
blocked the fuck out.
He blew past Jimmy though.
He did. He really did.
Like I'm talking about, just flew past him. I thought he was about to jam that boy, but
I think both teams was tired though. You can see it in their face.
It was OT.
Yeah, both teams was tired.
I still got Boston winning that series though.
Dude, I don't know who. I just think it's gonna be a good series regardless. I don't care who wins that series.
I'm just gonna say both teams play hard, man.
Yeah, I feel you. And with the Lakers and Nuggets, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm not a LeBron fan.
The Lakers better be, man.
Yeah.
They better be worried.
I kind of want Denver to win though.
What team came back from 3-1 in 2 series and one postseason though?
That's true. I want Denver to win.
Burger King nuggets, Wendy's spicy nuggets, McDonald's nuggets, Lakers in fucking 5. Denver might get one game out of that. They ain't got no. Listen, ain't no team. It's already been proven. Ain't no team in the league have an answer for LeBron and Anthony
The Clippers, the team that they just took out. I mean, but it happens. It happens all the time though.
Yeah.
It's how are you gonna stop both of them?
I know LeBron was probably Tootsie Slides at the house. When he say Kawhi, he probably like, whew, this about to be easy.
Foot off his forehead.
It's about to be easy.
What if they don't win it though?
That LeBron legacy
is trash at that point.
It's taking a.
I don't want to hear no more.
It's taking.
I want to hear another GOAT talk.
You know, remember the excuse was he wasn't playing good because it wasn't fans. What's the excuse?
If they would have played the Clippers and they probably would have took an L, then I think it would have been better. But Denver, because the Clippers,
they inexperienced though.
The Clippers got a hold of. I mean, they went to the Western Conference Finals I think the semifinals last year though, so they had some experience going in.
Yeah, but not nowhere near.
And they barely lost that series against Portland too. I mean, they did take them down. It was a Game 7 in Portland for Portland too. So them Game 7s, man. I mean, you rack up a lot of them, you can get some experience in.
That's true.
I just can't see it. They may get a game in just if the Lakers come out playing sluggish or something.
I think the Lakers might get a feel for them.
Yeah, that first game will determine how the series gonna go.
The Nuggets just got too many players and too versatile. You can't say the same for the Lakers.
Lakers in 5.
Lakers in
with
5.
a cigarette in my ear.
They smoke Newport 100s in the box.
They might fuck around and sweep them.
Yeah, but shit,
I'll say 6.
Shit, that's our show for today, man. CorporateLike Entertainment, the Field with Phil. We back like cook crack.